most venerable lamas and Bantes, Pasidile, and their friend including Deputy Ambassador, Excellency Mudita Bhadracharya, and the whole of members who are gathered here. I have been invited to metta meditation and a talk together. Organizers asked me to do it first meditation, second talk, but I like to do it opposite way. First I want to do my talk, and together we can practice meditation. Today actually the chief monk of Buddhist Mahavihara next door, Bhante Dhammaratana, he also had to participate here, but you can understand which type of day today for the Mahavihara. However, we participate 3 monks from the Mahavihara. Especially, personally, I am participating here happily. These days in this week, not only this week, before also, we participate so many Buddhist activities. Some of them huge, big. But the Nepal Wesak celebration, that is important for us than all of other celebrations. Because the birthplace of the Buddha is in the Nepal. Now, all of you have to think this. Siddhartha Gautama, before he take birth in human life as a prince, he was in heaven in Tusita. He has been invited to take birth in earth, as a human being, to attain to the Buddhahood. Then he select the mother, father, clan, family, everything. Then take to your mind this, in this full moon day, you are the nation selected by the Bodhisattvas. You are the nation selected by the Bodhisattvas. Whether you are Buddhist or not, but as a Nepal, you have a big responsibility for that. Big responsibility. Because the Bodhisattva has selected your nation, your land, to take birth. Yeah. Then, with that background, you have to celebrate the birthday of the Buddha. Not only that, enlightened day and attain to Nepal, final. Then, another story we have to understand here. Not today, in history always with respect to Nepal. There was very difficult period in Nepal last centuries. In that time, the Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is the country who support to Nepal, Buddhist people. Even today, since 1950s, as a country, Sri Lanka has trained more than 600 Nepal monks. More than 600. I don't know correct details, but it is more than 600. You know how we have do it? It is full scholarship. Sri Lanka not charge any money from Nepal to train these monks. We give free education to them until first degree. After degree also, it is government give all of things. But the Sri Lankan people gives accommodation, food and other all of logistic things, health protections including. Just only thing from the Nepal have to send them into Sri Lanka. That is the only thing they have to do. You have to do after that. We look after them. It is big thing. Any Sri Lankans not complain about that. All of them happily do it. And they are waiting more and more months to come. Sometime my roommate, when I was studying, my roommate was Nepal monk. He is now professor in Lumbini University. My classmates, two of them in the professors in Lalitpur University. Yeah. Others are the now chief monks in the most of temples in Kathmandu Valley. We are so happy about that. We are so happy about that. Then, not only that, now again, we have planned another new project for Nepal. I want to explain it. Because the language, local language in Lumbini area, we have recognized it as an ancient Pali language, or which the language Buddha has given the teachings. So the Tripitaka is in Pali language. The language called Avadhi Bhasha in Lumbini area, that is modern Pali. Then I don't know what is the Nepal as a nation or government or people think about that, but not only the Sri Lankans, all of the, especially in Theravadi countries, we need to protect that language. Therefore, we already, last year we sent 5 new Nepal Samaneras, young monk, to Sri Lanka from the Lumbini area, because they speak the Avadhi language. Protecting that language, we're going to teach them Pali language and other language. We need to protect that language, because it is not just only Nepal heritage, it is world heritage. That is the thing you have given to the world. Therefore, with that background, you have to think. Then actually, if I met Mudita Bhattacharya at least 1 month ago, if I knew about this celebration, Personally, I will call to all of the temples in KL and I ask or invite them to come and participate in this program. Because we have to, without invitation, we have to do it. Yeah? It is our responsibility. Therefore, why we do this? Because that is the real message, real peace message given to the world. You think, in the history there is so many heroes. When you are going to study history, they say the Alexander the Great, Napoleon Bonaparte, like that so many names are there. Some countries they have their statues. But do you know that? Without any weapon, without any empire, the half of the world, there is more than 10 Nepal people. Their statues are all over the world. Yeah? Buddha statue. Everywhere in the Asia, you can see Buddha statue. Statue of the Anand, statue of the Yasodhara, Anuruddha, all of those great monks is still every day daily worship in the Buddhist temples in all over the world. They haven't had to any empire. They were not emperors. They haven't had a weapon. Just only energy, what is that? Their mind was without defilement, free mind. Their mind was peace. They taught to the world the truth. Buddhism is spread without weapons. That is our value. We have to respect it. Therefore, we don't want to spread our culture, own cultures, or any other powers. But the metta, peace, that is the most important thing you have to give to the world. To give to the world. But I like to say another secret. Because of Buddhism, to Nepal, you have big market. You have big market. It is economically, it is big benefit to you. Yeah. But we like continue that relationship friendly, peacefully. Yeah. Therefore, now it is time to us think about friendly. So many people in history has gone to, from Nepal, Tarai has gone to other countries. Sri Lankan Sinhalese, they have a relationship with Tarai. Chakmas in Chittagong, Bangladesh, they have relations with the Nepal, Sakyans. Royal family in Thailand, they are directly connected with the Sakyans. Not only then in Afghanistan also. They have gone until to Kyrgyzstan in Russia, South Russia. Yeah. It is something new which not understand until in the scholars also. But which type of spreading? It is only with friendly, peacefully. That is the important thing. As a nation, that is your value. Peace, be peaceful, be calmful, to help to others. Be with Dhamma. That is the value as a nation. Therefore, I invite to you, all of you, to practice metta for peace. Peace in Nepal, peace in the world,